How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Real Night. Today we are going to be finally finishing off season 2 of Avatar. It's definitely been a step up from last season, visually, storytelling wise, with like a lot of carryover elements throughout multiple episodes. We only got that like maybe a couple times in the first season, but this one was, chock full of those type of moments. Last time we left off, we got Appa back, which was an exciting moment for sure. Zuko decided to leave the Blue Spirit persona behind with Iroh's help, and is now sort of going through, in Iroh's words, a metamorphosis. I'm definitely looking forward to that the most, I think, just seeing his progression and how that goes. Toph has been captured. Azula and her crew are now in Ba Sing Se and have been welcomed by the king. Katara is there, so I'm thinking that she's probably going to help out with that, but it's definitely a dangerous situation. Sokka and Aang, they seem to be in the least amount of danger, but I guess we'll find out if they are or not. As always, if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below. All right, enough talk. Let's roll it. So I assume we're picking up mostly with Aang this time, since it's about the guru.
It's Juk. I'm sure you wouldn't like it.
Actually, it smells delicious.
That metamorphosis got him.
You seem different somehow.
Yeah.
Today's the grand opening of your new tea shop. Things are looking up, Uncle.
Definitely a new him.
I haven't seen your dad in over 2 years. You must be so excited.
I just feel sick to my stomach.
He's gonna be so happy to
Yeah, I'm sure he will. I think he'll be proud of him. I mean,
master the Avatar state. I'll do whatever it takes.
doing some of the most important work in the world right now. I get it though. He was super, sensitive to his father's acceptance before.
Sokka, good to see you.
Symbol has the moon on it. It's not just the straight symbol.
Sokka.
Hi, Dad.
I know I said Bata before, but yeah, I can see now that it wasn't him.
The Kyoshi warriors are here to protect us.
Yeah, at least the king has the bear there. Maybe the bear will help him out. I don't know.
It's terrible when you can't trust the people who are closest to you.
The Council of Five is meeting to plan an invasion of the Fire Nation this summer on the day of a solar eclipse.
Really?
Just spilling all the beans, man. No wonder he had Long Fang, taking care of all the business, because
The Fire Nation on the day of Black Sun.
yeah, he's not
Momo to do some damage.
clearly not the best with this type of thing. Probably just out of practice for sure.
I'll get these scrolls to him right away.
I forget what that instrument's called, but
You're Guru Patik, right?
I was a spiritual brother of your people and a personal friend of Monk Yatso.
really,
In your note,
wow, this guy's old. A true monk.
The first step to gaining balance begins with this. Drink up.
He's not an airbender, but
ugh,
I don't
it
think
tastes
he
like
is, but-
onion and banana juice.
That's because it is. Yum, yum.
I don't know if that would taste horrible, but
You nasty.
definitely not good. I wouldn't choose that.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, but make it quick.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, very sneaky tough.
You might think you're the greatest earthbender in the world, but even you can't bend metal.
Oh no, Boomy has that title. They keep talking about metal bending. I think it's probably a thing. Like, let's be honest, it probably is.
Been presented with an extraordinary opportunity, girls.
May finally gets to
Maybe Toph will do that.
I'm talking about conquering the whole Earth Kingdom.
Gosh, you're so confident. I really admire that about you.
She looks a little bit different, a little bit older. I think it's the eyes. I think her
Whoever
eyes are a little bit
controls the
smaller.
Dai Li controls Ba Sing Se.
Tell me everything you know about chakras.
What are chakras?
Oh, I see.
It's like emotional states or energies, right?
The water flows through this creek, much like the energy flows through your body. If we open the paths between the pools,
The energy flows.
there are 7 chakras that go up the body. You cannot stop until all 7 are open. What are you most afraid of? Let your fears become clear to you. You have opened your earth chakra.
Seemed rather easy, but he does have a natural affinity for this sort of thing.
Water chakra?
This chakra deals with pleasure and is blocked by guilt.
So it seems that he's going through the different elements here And it makes me wonder, like, the relationship that gurus have. Are they more of like spiritual advisors to benders? Do they help like all benders kind of master their own energy somehow, but don't necessarily bend themselves? We haven't seen him bend anything yet, so I don't know. It just makes me kind of curious.
What do you blame yourself for?
I ran away. I hurt all of those people.
You need to forgive yourself.
I don't know, Aang might come out of this feeling like Zuko. He was already positive, but a little bit of metamorphosis of his own.
Destructive, buoyant, and terrible smelling.
Very perceptive.
So I guess Sokka takes after his dad, huh?
The stinkin' sink.
Good one, Dad.
You're definitely your father's son.
Yeah.
Get these mines loaded up. The rest of you men, prepare for battle. The rest of you men get ready for battle.
This time he actually gets to get on the ship. It's nice.
Who thought when we came to this city as refugees?
Ooh, nice.
And
I guess he went with the, what was it, like a dragon, like Jasmine Dragon, I think?
has a nice ring to it.
Congratulations, Uncle.
I'm very thankful.
Or like Jade Dragon?
You deserve it. The Jasmine Dragon will be the best.
Okay. Right the first time.
I'm thankful because you decided to share this special day with me. It means more than you know.
Man, I hope this is not like fake or anything, because this is just so heartwarming to see. Iroh's always been like this like positive one and like trying to help Zuko out, and now it seems to all be paying off a little bit.
What are you ashamed of? What are your biggest disappointments in yourself?
I'm never gonna firebend again.
You will never find balance if you deny this part of your life.
Yeah, he has to.
You are the Avatar, and therefore, you are a firebender.
I do definitely get his reasoning though, especially the emotional attachment to that reason. Oh, they replaced the statues.
I'm tired of wearing this girly disguise. I don't know how anyone can fight in this.
Yeah, but the Dai Li is not on the king's side though. I hope it's not what I was guessing last time.
How much longer do we have
Where
to
they,
serve
like,
the Earth King?
Long Fang gets out and like gets helped by them.
Princess Azula promised we would go back to the Fire Nation as soon as we capture the Avatar. We just have to be patient.
Shush up. Do you want the whole palace?
They're so creepy, just like little spiders. Cockroaches.
I'm sure the Dai Li will deliver the message.
Yeah, let me know, you guys. Like, I understand they have like the Kyoshi Warrior makeup on, but her character design just seems a little bit different to me.
Lay all your grief out in front of you.
Yeah, so you haven't seen him in a while.
You have indeed felt a great loss.
Yeah, the loss of an entire people.
The air nomad's love for you has not left this world. It is reborn in the form of new love. Let the pain flow.
He's been through so much, just, being a kid.
The sound chakra, located in the throat. It deals with truth and is blocked by lies.
Yeah, it's not just elements.
You must accept that you are the Avatar.
Nice. A new shot. Ooh, I like this. This sort of like statues. Kind of reminds me of catacombs, or maybe
is the light chakra.
The Hall of the Faceless Men.
The greatest illusion of this world is the illusion of separation. We are all one people.
And just like the swamp lesson.
Even the separation of the four elements is an illusion. Even metal is just a part of Earth that has been purified.
I think we might get it. Leave it to Toph, man.
Woo! Toph, you rule.
Yeah. I don't know. She might give Boomy a run for his money for being the best earthbender of all time. Or at least alive. I don't know. I would guess that Boomy probably knows how to bend metal. He just doesn't do it. I think that would fit his character perfectly.
A cup of tea before we get back to the king? Table for two, please.
Uh-oh.
Uncle, I need 2 jasmine, 1 green, and...
See, this is not the Fire Nation person she needs to out. She definitely needs to out the Kyoshi warriors. That's rough. Things are going good, too. I know I keep, like, comparing it to Spider-Man, but, like, that was that raindrop keeps falling on my head moment.
Nothing's worrying me.
It deals with pure cosmic energy and is blocked by earthly attachment.
It's honestly, it's not surprising at all that Katara is one of the main themes in his life.
Let them flow down the river, forgotten.
What? Why would I let go of Katara? I love her.
Learn to let her go.
Ooh. I mean, we got it there. He just hasn't told her yet.
You must learn to let go.
Thank goodness you're here, Suki. Something terrible is going on.
She really doesn't look like... Well, maybe she does. Moved quick.
I think it's time for a family reunion.
I just can't believe how fast she moved in that scenario. But it surprised me that she called her Suki, because... I don't know, she doesn't really look like Suki per se, at least in my opinion. Suki, I think their eyes are different colors. Her eyes are a little bit bigger, but it seemed like she recognized her when she came into the light. So that might have been the first interaction that they'd had since they'd been there. So yeah, I guess it would make sense. But now Zuko's in danger, so man, this is going the worst that it could, I think.
Now think of your attachments and let them go. Let the pure cosmic energy flow.
So I wonder if the map is the only continent that is on this planet. Cosmic level for sure.
Let me go!
Oh yeah. So does the Avatar state allow him to... Well, everything connected, I guess. I mean, that happened with, Appa.
Katara's in danger. I have to go.
If you leave now, you won't be able to go into the Avatar state at all.
Wow. And I get why he gave it up. I mean, that's the prime example of the lesson he was trying to teach him there.
The one of her tricks.
There's a giant hole in the box. How is that a trick?
Wow.
I am the greatest earthbender in the world.
Whoa. Man, she could probably match Aang's speed with that.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, they might die in there.
I'll make you proud, and I'll finally prove to you what a great warrior I am.
I'm already proud of you, and I've always known you're a great warrior.
It's time that I regain control of Ba Sing Se.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna leverage this.
Why should I help you?
Because I can get you the Avatar.
I'm listening.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend. Figured that would be the case.
I can't believe it.
Don't believe it, please.
News.
No.
We've been invited to serve tea to the Earth King.
I mean, I love to see Iroh so excited, but his rep could have got him out, like, that far, you know? But it's just... I feel like it's just the trap for Azula. So, a quick note before we hop straight into the next episode, but... Aang giving up the Avatar state for Katara. Huge decision on his part. And I guess that it's over for that because he did leave. I don't know if there's going to be some wiggle room with that, but if that's the case, then no more Avatar state and no more sort of calling on the powers of previous Avatars to help him, which might be very detrimental to their cause. However, it could be a positive in that he can't rely on it as a crutch to sort of fall back on and potentially end the Avatar cycle by going into it and perishing. I get why he made that decision. I always have to remind myself, you know, that he is a child, and while he tends to be more mature, or he's forced into more mature situations, those decisions that he makes aren't going to be, you know, cut and dry, logical, okay, like this is the decision that I have to make. And I'm not mad about it, for sure. I'm not mad about that decision. I just think, you know, had he been an adult, it might not have gone that way. And I know love is a powerful motivator. As we saw, Katara came in multiple instances of that exploration of his chakras. It'll just be interesting to see how they bring that forward, and whether or not we're actually going to be able to unlock that again. Anyway, we have the finale on the docket, so let's roll it. So yeah, we also have Toph out. Toph has escaped. Katara is now in the most danger.
What is that?
That is Toph. Yeah, that's insane. That's awesome.
This coup must be swift and decisive. The Earth King and each of the 5 generals must be taken out simultaneously. Any hesitation, any weakness at all, I will snuff it out.
I mean, I dig the new look, the Earth Kingdom look, but...
It's pretty and poetic, but also scary in a good way.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna make that one guy pee his pants.
Many times I imagine myself here, at the threshold of the palace.
Probably in different circumstances.
Would be here as a conqueror. Instead, we are the Earth King's personal guests. Destiny is a funny thing.
It sure is, Uncle.
And Zuko is just so positive.
Aang, are you okay?
I'm great. It went great with the Guru. I completely mastered the Avatar
He's backpedaling so much. All those chakras that he unlocked, just locking up again. Like, not telling the truth there.
It's tea time.
Azula!
Have you met the Dai Li? They're
Maybe he'll be able to lightning bend now. Now that he's sort of at peace. I think that was the
I ever tell you how I got the nickname, the Dragon of the West?
Wow.
Come on!
I'm tired of running.
Well, that's insane, though.
What? Are you going to challenge me to an Agni
Arrow
Kai?
always
surprises. I challenge you.
No thanks.
Yeah, she doesn't have honor.
Believe me, if there was any danger at all, Bosco's animal instincts would sense it.
No. I feel like he hasn't learned his lesson. Like, lied to all his life. Ooh, face to face.
Tara is in trouble. I knew it.
Oh no.
Wait. Someone's at the door. It's an old friend of mine. Glad to see you're okay.
I need your help.
Man, I know why this episode is called Crossroads of Destiny now. Everybody's paths are converging.
She has captured my nephew as well.
Then we'll work together to fight Azula and save Katara and Zuko.
Whoa there. You lost me at Zuko.
I know how you must feel about my...
I mean, it's definitely not the first time that Aang has saved Zuko.
Tell you, there is good inside him.
Why don't you come back when it's outside him too, okay?
Katara's in trouble.
Yeah.
All of Ba Sing's say is in trouble.
Enemy my enemy. Again in this scenario, too.
I brought someone along
Just
who
like
might be able to help us.
Is this the Scar guy? They highlighted the Scar.
Azula and Longfeng are plotting a coup.
I figured that was a little detail that they would have.
My sister! Where are they keeping Katara?
In the crystal catacombs of old Ba Sing Se.
Yeah, he was the last one she talked to.
And the Fire Nation princess is cooperating?
Oh, yes.
And yeah, this prison is nothing for Toph now.
You're a terrible person, you know that? Always following us, hunting the Avatar, trying to...
Just let her let it all out.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't? How dare you? You have no idea what this war has put me through. Me personally. The Fire Nation took my mother away from me.
I mean, she doesn't have any idea what it put Zuko through either. But, yeah. She's definitely gone through a lot of loss.
That's what we have in common.
Yeah, both of them.
Aang, you go with Iroh to look for Katara and the Angry Jerk, and I'll go with Toph to warn the Earth King about Azula's coup.
Toph thinks you give pretty good advice. And great
Maybe Iroh can teach Aang some fire. I know he said he wasn't going to do it, but I think he needs to.
Perfection and power are overrated. I think you are very wise to choose happiness and love.
Without the Avatar state, what if I'm not powerful enough?
It's a bit of a crutch, but it's also a weakness.
Life is like this dark tunnel. You can't always see the light at the end of the tunnel, but if you just keep moving, you will come to a better place.
Wow. It does kind of remind me of the tunnel. You know, when they turned off all the lights and the crystals started to show.
We've got to warn the Earth King.
So I guess he could get the regular soldiers on their side, but Earth King just doesn't really seem to be all there. They also remind me of like the goblins from Lord of the Rings when they're in Moria and they're all like coming out of the ceiling and stuff.
Cutie.
I'm kind of involved with Suki.
Who? They're not the real Kyoshi warriors.
Yeah, and that would definitely confirm it. She's not even trying.
This fight is over.
Ooh, got the blowtorch on him. Not Momo.
Get them all out of my sight.
I mean, yeah, you gotta give it to Azula, though. She gets stuff done.
Dai Li, arrest the Fire Nation princess. I said...
Wow, she really inspired them, huh? They're loyal to her now.
They're waiting to see how this is going to end. True power, the divine right to rule, is something you're born with.
Divine right to rule.
The fact is, they don't know which one of us is going to be sitting on that throne. Well...
Man, she's got him sweating. Dang.
You've beaten me at my own game.
Don't flatter yourself. You were never even a player.
Folded under the pressure, yeah. Wow.
For so long now, whenever I would imagine the face of the enemy, it was your face.
My face.
No, that's not what I meant.
I've realized I'm free to determine my own destiny, even if I'll never be free of my mark.
Maybe you could be free of it. This is water from the Spirit Oasis at the North Pole.
Oh, wow.
It has special properties, so I've been saving it for something important.
I don't know. I feel like that's a bit of a defining feature for him. Who would have thought that this moment would happen? The two of them like that.
I don't understand. What are you doing with the Avatar?
Saving you, that's what.
Zuko, it's time we talked. Go help your other friends. We'll catch up with you.
Glad they came to a little bit of an understanding, though.
You are stronger and wiser and freer than you have ever been. And now you have come to the crossroads of your destiny.
Okay, the title.
It's time for you to choose good.
Crystals? I guess that is earthbending. Wow.
You're a lot of things, but you're not a traitor, are you? It's not too late for you, Zuko. You can still redeem yourself.
The kind of...
She's in charge of the Earth Kingdom now.
I've plotted every move of this day, this glorious day in Fire Nation history. And
I feel like she's still just trying to, like, put him down, take him out somehow.
You will have Father's love. You will have everything you want.
Zuko.
I think she's playing him.
Begging you, look into your heart and see what it is that you truly want.
A choice. Nice. You know, the unscarred side versus the scarred side.
Gotta find Sokka and Toph!
This is a 2v1. I guess it just highlights how powerful Azula is. Okay, another has entered the mix. Zuko. Let's go. 3v1. Okay, wasn't expecting that move from him. Maybe it's a misdirect, though. Oh. It's awesome. We're getting so many unique moves in this. I'm loving it. It's like some Dragon Ball Z type of stuff. Flame whips. I don't know what happened with Iroh. Where's he at? Maybe some help from Katara would change his mind a little bit. Oh, it's like the octopus thing. Kinda. The move that she did with Aang in Cave of Two Lovers.
I thought you had
changed.
Man, they're really introducing a lot of different locomotion in this. That reminds me of Ben 10 as well. That crystal guy. What was his name?
Diamond-headed guy?
Think my work here is done?
Okay, that was the move. That was a specific move.
The octopus form.
The only way is to let her go.
I'm sorry, Katara.
Okay. So we're not completely out of it. I think that was kind of drawing back to the iceberg a little bit. Yeah, if he's done in the Avatar state, cycle's over. No, this can't be it. Yeah, I was wondering where Iroh was, man.
Got to get out of here. I'll hold them off as long as I can.
Yeah, what's that decision on Zuko's part? I get why it would be so easy for him to fall back into that. It's good that she saved this. Yeah. But man, I wanted so much more for Zuko in that moment. Man. What a relief. Yeah, another callback to the first episode, though.
But the Fire Nation has conquered Ba Sing Se.
I betrayed Uncle.
No, he betrayed you.
No, he betrayed the only one that cares about him. Azula doesn't care about Zuko, man.
Today, you restored your own honor.
Well, I mean, she's not wrong about that, but like, maybe it was a plan between the two of them.
The Earth
But I think I'm just thinking too positively.
has fallen.
What a note to leave us off for this season. Wow. Catastrophic. But yeah, leave it to Azula to get stuff done. Utilize that strategy. She is, a very good leader, as we've seen. Very inspiring, whether that be through fear or through just general, motivation. Usually through fear. She's taken over Ba Sing Se. Didn't even have to fight Long Feng. Just talked him down. But yeah, that decision by Zuko, I felt like it should have been different. Should have gone differently. He was in that new space, and I get that it was a new thing for him. Maybe it's not what it seems. Maybe it's not what it looks like. Yeah, the Earth Kingdom has fallen. I guess this marks the end of the war, technically. I think the Fire Nation has technically won now. Maybe it'll be even more on the down low next season. I mean, they have like the air temples, but we've seen that the Fire Nation will come storm those if they need to. This was definitely a very good season, a step up from last season for sure. Appreciate you guys watching with me. I will be doing the R&R this time around. So I'll have more thoughts in that. We'll have the character tier lists and predictions for next time around. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested in that. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.